This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Friday, everybody, January 21st, or 24th. I'm sorry, I'm here with Brandon, Stephanie, I'm Jeff. Erica has a night off. She's actually on assignment.
Yes, she is.
Oh, go get America. Let's jump right in, guys, because the Grammys are Sunday and the show must go on despite all the controversy. Lizzo, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Lil Nas X, Demi Lovato, and the Jonas Brothers are some of the performers who will take the stage. Let's talk predictions, shall we?
Right,
in the biggest categories. Okay, here are the nominees. Can you guys see them? For Album of the Year. We also have cards. Who do you guys think is going to take that home, Brandon?
Lizzo.
All right.
Because I'm talking, her songs are like White Claw anthems for people who drink White Claws. Yeah.
How are you?
Okay, so I personally am not like the biggest lover of Billie Eilish. I like Bad Guy and a few of her songs, but she's actually up for so many different things. I think she's going to take one or two things home, but I think Lizzo will be the main, spectacle of the night.
Really? I think it's going to be Billie Eilish. But
okay. I
wonder, now this is all speculation, are they going to try to make the winners a little more diverse?
Well,
that's why Lizzo. So that's why Lizzo.
I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. I'm just wondering if they're going to go that way because of all the controversy surrounding them.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be interesting. Okay. It's going to be interesting. But either one of those, I think we all agree, have a great shot. All right, let's check out Record of the Year category. Who do you guys think is going to win this?
Oh, this is what I just said. Yeah, Bad Guy. I reckon. Sorry, I always got a little bit confused there. I reckon. Bad Guy is such a great song, but I think Truth Hurts will take it home. Or Old Town Road.
How about
this is difficult.
I was going to say Talk by Khalid. Can we just talk? Can we just talk?
That's a good jam.
Old Town Road is
It was the record
historical.
Of last year.
If we're going records, I'm saying Post Malone.
No.
Yeah.
That song?
What do you mean? Record of the Year?
Sunflower is not with Swali. That's not that good
You
of a
think
song.
that was the song of the year? I reckon Old Town Road.
I might have been confused and was thinking of Album of the Year, but I do like Post Malone, so I screwed that one. When I said Record of the Year, I was thinking of all the songs on a record.
Okay.
I'm old.
That's you're talking vinyl.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I'm embarrassed of myself. All right, finally, let's go Song of the Year. Okay.
So who have we got going on there? Again, Bad Guys in there, Truth Hurts.
Oh, Lizzo, Truth Hurts.
Lizzo? All right.
Yeah, I reckon she'll take it.
See, again, I'm leaning towards Billie Eilish, but Lizzo's a good pick. Lizzo's a good pick.
I reckon Billie Eilish is really cool and it's really, really catchy, but I think more people know who Lizzo is and relate more to Lizzo, and she's had a lot more, generic everyday press, where Billie Eilish is always a little bit, a bit kooky.
Little kooky.
A little kooky.
Are you guys watching?
Absolutely.
We kind of have to.
We have to, but
I love all that kind of stuff. I don't know why you'd be like, oh, are you guys watching? I think it's awesome.
Because it's starting, I think a lot of people are getting fatigued with all the award shows. I really do.
But this is performances, though. This isn't just watching people go up and collect an award. This is like, you see some amazing artists perform that, like, you don't get to see very often.
Plus, they're going to do a Prince tribute. Usher and Sheila E. are going to do this Prince tribute. So, I mean, Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Fridays I sang.
Man, you're like busting out the pipes.
I say that boy good.
Also, Demi Lovato is going to be performing. It's the first time in 2 years that she's going to be on the stage. So I'm looking forward to seeing her because she's had a really turbulent time. We all know she's been very open and honest with her addictions and problems. She was hospitalized, got to remember. Yes. So this is going to be a really, really big deal for her. So I really hope it goes well.
And on Monday, you better be open and honest with those fashion.
Oh yeah, I will. Don't you worry.
I don't want any. I want you giving it to them.
Oh yeah, I will.
All right.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
All right.
The uglier the better.
It was a good transition. I was going to say, well, speaking of ugly, but we're going to Jessica Simpson.
Oh,
so
wow.
That doesn't fit.
No.
But speaking of Jessica Simpson, good transition there. Her upcoming memoir is literally an open book of bombshells. She says when she was just 17 years old, music executive Tommy Mottola allegedly told her to drop 15 pounds before she signed the deal. According to her, he said, quote, "That's what it takes to be Jessica Simpson." She then started taking diet pills and continued using them for the next 20 years. Listen, if you say this to somebody now, it might be your job. Back then, I think this was the norm. I just have to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been said to me many times in my career. I've got to be honest. Not as much as I've got a little older, but when I was younger, definitely for sure it was. Not that that makes it right. Obviously, it doesn't. But I really feel for Jessica because I feel as though certain people, I mean, this is just my speculation, have addictive personalities because she's spoken about lots of different things that she's had problems with, bless her, in her life, and I think a lot of that has stemmed from different relationships, things that have happened in her childhood. And obviously, I think in her book, she's very, very open and honest about all of that. But yeah, I really feel for her because her weight does really fluctuate and she gets caught up on it so much. And she's such a beautiful, she seems like such a lovely, lovely woman. And I think it's really, really sad that one year she literally was the most famous woman in America because she gained 10 pounds in 1 year. It's actually insane.
I mean, she's been honest with her weight gain, but every time she has a child, she puts on almost an excessive amount. I don't even know if I could say that anymore, but it's true, she does.
Back in the day, we had these unrealistic beauty standards, and you kind of have to find the silver lining in it now because now we're calling that out now. We've had science, we've had lives that have been lost, and people have been open about their addictions because of these unhealthy and unrealistic beauty standards that we have back in the day. So now we can appreciate and support a Lizzo. We can appreciate and support Adele when she loses weight and all those great things. So I understand, like you said, it was back at the time, it was the image, it was the portrayal, but now we've learned so much from it and we're progressing.
When I started, someone wanted me to take some pictures, like, you got to lose like 20 pounds, and I got down like 170.
Yeah.
I was really, really skinny, and I couldn't sustain that, and I went and ate a pizza. I'm like, I don't know if this is for me.
Yeah, it's hard. I think the pressure on
So it's
definitely men
male and
women.
female,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely.
For sure, but I don't think it is, like you said, to your credit, anymore. It's not like that anymore. All right, guys, we're going to move on. Did Meghan Markle diss Oprah?
What?
Uh-oh. Meghan's friends are telling the Daily Mail she wants to do an interview with Ellen instead. Ellen actually helped Meghan adopt her dog. She even visited them after baby Archie arrived. So what do you guys think?
I think this is really cute and all, and I love Ellen DeGeneres. She makes me laugh all the time, but I just find this a really odd combination. I think, you know, if the time has passed, you know, let's say a year, 2 years, whatever, and she's doing the rounds on all the shows, which I'm sure she eventually will, fine. But I think for the first initial story and the break of it, bearing in mind the seriousness of the royal family and the situation, I thought she would have gone someone to like an Oprah or more of a Gayle King character. I would not have picked Ellen DeGeneres.
How do y'all feel about dual interviewers? If you're going to have Ellen, who's more fluff, have a Piers Morgan there as well, who's going to ask hard questions.
I don't know if they would allow that.
But someone like a Piers Morgan.
I don't think those interviewers would. I think they're. I shouldn't say this. I don't know them, but I think their egos would get in the way to have two heavy hitters doing one person.
But Ellen's so fluff.
Yeah, but then also, obviously going off what you just said, then whose network would have control of that and whose show would have control of the footage and stuff. I
think if you want a more serious interview, you go with Oprah. If you want something that's more relatable to the people and fluffy, you go with Ellen.
I know. Well, that makes me think, she's obviously trying to appeal to like the general masses, then, isn't she? Like people that, you know, in a more light-hearted, friendly, kind of laughy kind of way about it, as opposed to, I mean, when we saw her do that interview, do you remember when she was caught off guard by the gentleman who said, "Are you doing okay?" And she nearly started crying and she broke down on camera and she was very emotional and she meant every word that she said. I'd expect something more along those lines at this point, but maybe, I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't want to do that. Maybe she's done crying.
Maybe she is, yeah.
She just wants to laugh. All right, you guys want to laugh?
Yeah.
Let's get your opinion on this. Look at this closely, okay? Julianne Hough is trending because of a very weird treatment at the hands of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop health practitioner, whatever that means. Just watch.
Freedom. Expression of emotion may happen when the system moves. So we've just made it easier for that energy to be liberated. And if you just suspend the story, suspend the conditioning, the body will start self-organizing and changing its own structure.
I see this being a hit.
hit.
A lot of women who haven't been touched by their husbands like that for a long time.
I'm
Don't
so
wanna yell like that.
confused.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the first time you saw this video?
This is the first time I've seen this video, and I am so confused. So he was, what is?
He's a health practitioner, okay? And he's just taking the energy out of her body.
Now, okay, so I'm a very big believer, and I've had it for many, many years in Reiki, which is the practice of energy, different energy points within your body. And I go to
Did you ever do the swan?
Nothing like that. My body's never convulsed. I've never had arms and legs flying everywhere. I've never experienced anything like that, so I'm very confused. I'm also very confused as to why he was putting his fingers so close to her derriere.
It looked like he pulled an energy string out of there.
It seemed very peculiar.
This is going to be a hit. I'm telling you right now.
I would try that. I would try that. I would film that and try that on TV and see if that happened to me. I would try that.
My guess is that you would just be laying there. Yeah, I don't know if you would have that same reaction. But maybe we could try it. We got a health practitioner out here in Denver.
A goop health practitioner.
Stephanie too?
I would definitely give it a go. It seems.
All right. In the break, maybe Brandon could try to get something out of Stephanie.
Brandon wants his job. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to do that.
DVL is live, and coming up, the Hollywood Walk of Fame is littered with stars who have behaved badly. So should they remove those stars? We're sharing your comments coming up. And in honor of the Grammys, we're taking a look at all the fashion hits and misses. Stephanie Jones has the lowdown next on Fashion Fix Friday.
Expression of emotion may happen when the system.
A lot of women sitting at home, watching our show right now, looking at their husband like, "You don't touch me like that."
But he didn't hardly touch her.
He didn't touch her at all.
That's why I'm confused.
It was energy.
That good energy, man.
That good juice.
That good, that yum yum energy.
Dude, people were making, like, my wife showed me that last night before we went to bed, and there was, like, comedians, like, it was all over the internet, and people were ragging on her. So I wonder if she's going to come back with something to say, like, defending it. Like, try it for yourself. It really works. I don't know. It seems a little over the top for me, but I don't know. I guess if your mind believes in it, I could see how your body follows.
It's no different than people believing in astrology, tarot card readings, people who can see ghosts. You know, like you said, your mind's going to believe what it wants to believe. And, everyone's always talking about, oh, this year, 2020, all I want is good energy, leave toxic relationships behind in 2019. So if you can go to someone and your mind's convinced that this person can have you doing the worm and screaming like that, then you're gonna go get that bad energy out.
It almost looks like some form of hypnosis. Because it doesn't seem like a normal person, I'm not saying she's not normal, would lay there and someone could bring an energy out of you to lift your body up. It almost seems like she was in some sort of hypnosis before that, and then when he said that, it triggered that reaction.
I would like to know how he got certified, because I would like to be certified in this.
You want to do that to people?
Man. Heck yeah. Bro, it's a sham. Like, you don't even have to have a real job. Like, just have this.
Just go around from town to town?
Health practitioner. I'm in your city from January 31st to February 2nd. Come get this good energy.
You could put on, like, a little performance and, like, have people like puppets.
Man, like, girl, you're tense. Let me just get it out of there. Oh! Please pay me in Venmo.
We gotta end it there. We gotta end it there.
Slide it, bro.
Here we go.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to DBL. Tyra Banks calls out the modelling world, and we're breaking down the fashion ghosts of Grammys past. All this style talk must mean that it's Fashion Fix Friday. And here to give you the lowdown on this week's Top Style Stories. So the Grammys, they're this Sunday, and while some past red carpet looks are unforgettable, others have been forgotten for very good reason. So everyone remembers the iconic Versace dress that J-Lo wore in 2000. I mean, it was a knockout. But Toni Braxton's attempt to shut down Jenny from the block the following year was forgotten very swiftly. Sorry, Toni. No one remembers that you forgot to get dressed that day. It wasn't a great look. And next, do you remember Justin Bieber's first Grammys red carpet dress? Well, I'm here to remind you. So he was just a baby in 2011 when he wore this oversized white tux with sneakers. But in 2016, the baby everyone was talking about was his adorable little brother and his baby mustache. Not the best look. Although 90s fashion is back, here are some looks I don't want to see back on the red carpet. So I know you remember Sisqó's thong song, but let's not bring back that baggy leather. It's awful. All this 90s style from TLC because only they can pull off crazy, sexy, cool. That was a look and a half, wasn't it? And moving on, are you ready for this? Paris Hilton has outdone herself. So the heiress was spotted driving this holographic BMW around LA and wore an outfit to match, and she even showed off the car on YouTube. Watch this.
So excited. My dream car has finally arrived. This is like beat all my expectations. I had no idea it would look this lit. I'm dead.
I mean, I'm dead just looking at it, seriously. So while the stars were busy at Paris Fashion Week, Paris was busy making a comeback. I mean, last week she was cooking. This week she's blinging out a Beamer. I mean, that's hot. And Tyra Banks debuted her new venture, Modelland, and had a few choice words for the fashion industry. See if you can spot them.
It's always something with you. I was too skinny, then I was too fat, then my was too big. My beauty is not defined by you. Young and old, tall and short, thin and thick. Real beauty lives in the land of and.
I'm kind of petrified. I mean, it's fierce, but more like hide under your cover girl fierce. And also, what is Modelland? I'm really confused. Tyra, girl, we're just completely lost. So what do you guys think?
Tyler.
You're scared. You're stuttering.
That was scary. Let's be honest.
Tyra.
Say it with your chest. Say what you were going to say.
Yo, Tyra.
She was super scary there, right? Look.
Maybe that's why I'm all choked up. I was scared.
That's good.
I don't want her coming for me. She needs Julianne Hough's Magic Man
to get some of that bad energy out. That's great acting, and I see what she's doing. She's that's exactly what we're talking about, fighting those beauty standards that we were talking about for the Jessica Simpson story.
But it doesn't make me want to necessarily go to Model Land.
I have no idea what Modelland is by that, but you know, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we?
Get off this ride and hit the gym. I mean, no, I don't. Good job, Steph.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up on DBL, the Hollywood Walk of Shame. Celebs who have behaved badly. Should their stars be stripped? Your comments coming up next.
We start today with a blast from the ancient past. The voice of a 3,000-year-old Egyptian priest has been brought back to life. Researchers say they've mimicked the voice of a mummy by recreating much of its vocal tract using medical scanners, 3D printing, and an electronic larynx. DBL Nation, do you think this is worth the time or just a waste of research money? A new study shows that millennials love browsing real estate because they'll never own a home. That's right, millennials are less likely to buy a home than previous generations were, between the ages of 25 and 39. That would be me. High housing prices and rising interest rates are said to be the blame. But thanks to websites like Zillow, people are allowed to buy a dream home or at least browse for one. They say it makes buying much more of an illusion than a reality. Finally, the United States Space Force, a new branch added to the military by President Trump, revealed a first look at their uniforms. It turns out that they are camouflage prints, so you know there were plenty of jokes. The new division's look has people asking why we would wear camouflage in space. I mean, how are the aliens going to be able to discover us? And that's all for Fast Blast, and you know we'll keep you updated all day.
Chinese New Year, or the Lunar New Year, is a festival celebrating the start of a new year on the traditional Chinese calendar, which was developed as early as 17th century BC, making this custom at least 3,800 years old. Each month in the lunar calendar roughly corresponds to one cycle of the moon. The Chinese New Year begins on the second new moon after the winter solstice, which falls on January 25th, 2020. The Chinese government gives its people 7 days off to celebrate. Many choose to travel to spend that time with family. In fact, the Lunar New Year is considered the world's largest human migration. It's estimated Chinese citizens will rack up 3 billion trips this year alone. But the party isn't confined to Asian countries. The Lunar New Year is observed all around the world. London and San Francisco claim 2 of the largest.
Welcome back to DBL, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Did I say Hollywood weird?
No.
It sounded weird. The Hollywood Walk of Fame, more like the Hollywood Walk of Shame. Ooh, get 'em! Michael Jackson and Kevin Spacey have their own stars, but should they be removed? They have never been convicted, but people are still uneasy about it, of course. And then there's Bill Cosby, who was convicted on assault charges. His star has been vandalized with the words serial rapist. So DBL Nation, should their stars be removed? Good questions.
All right, let's kick this thing off. Steven on Facebook says, let's be honest. None of these people are hardly saints. Exactly. It's Hollywood, a.k.a. Holly Weird. They all have some sort of skeleton in their closet, just like we all normal people, well, y'all normal people all have skeletons in your closet as well. So it's one of those things, you paid the money, I'm in. Regardless of what I do, I'm in. They should stay.
All right.
They should stay.
Well, Jane's written in on Facebook and says, the star is there for entertainment accomplishments, not moral characteristics. You cannot sanitize the world of all the wrongs that have been committed, or none of us would be here. So it's kind of echoing basically what Brandon's just said. You know what, this is a really tricky situation, and I don't honestly know the answer, because I think, I mean, it's almost like erasing history, isn't it? And I don't think that's something that any of us should do, because that's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we bring things to light. And without all these things that have happened and certain celebrities that have acted in ways that obviously are not okay, then we wouldn't change the course of the future. So is it right to erase history and pretend it never existed? No, but then should we still celebrate those people? Not really. So it's hard.
Life's hard, Steph.
It is.
Life's hard.
It is.
Let's get Fred in here. Fred on Facebook says, okay, Me Too is really starting to cross the line to the point where reasonable people will start walking away. How far back do we go? Elvis? How far? And who will come in next? Requesting similar removals to match their specific causes. Fred, you got into detail there, huh? I'm with you on this, though, Fred. Here, I think the call-out culture is way, way, way too far, okay? Yeah. If we want to start calling everybody out, do you want to go back to what kind of cars you drive? Because some of those cars that you're driving go back to the days of Hitler. So if you drive a Hitler, if you drive a car like that, are you supporting the Nazis? If you like House of Cards, are you a pedophile like Kevin Spacey? Yeah. Like, I don't even know if that's alleged, if that's what he said. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying? You can't just erase everything that happened in history because it doesn't fit your agenda, but all of a sudden you find out, oh man, this shirt that I'm wearing, this company came from a well-known racist. Doesn't stop you from wearing that shirt, right? I just think it's gone a little bit too far. Something should be done, but calling everybody out, I don't know is the answer. Yeah. Life's hard. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Blast. Now, I'm your boy Jeray Banks, and I'm here to guide you through everything that you need to slay your life with all things beauty. Now, today, we're gonna talk a little about something called nails, hunty. Yes, the nail trends have been killing it in 2019, so far as we've even got some players that you wouldn't normally expect slaying the game this year. Now, one trend that's taking over Instagram by storm is the Skittles nail polish trend. Yes, my friend, I said Skittles and not the one you ate. We are not getting into 3D nail art just yet. Now, for this look, all you're going to need is 5 different colors and 5 fingers. You can use different fingers too. If you want to use 3 fingers, you'd be alright. However, all this trend is utilizing different colors on each nail for a fun, flirty look. Now, you can use bright colors, bold colors, opaque, whatever your heart feels or desires for that day. It's going to be very fashion forward. Now, the only bad part to this is if you chip a nail, honey, you better be prepared to have all 5 of those nail polishes in your purse because you're gonna be kind of SOL if it's your pinky color and you only have your ring finger with you on deck, okay? Now, with that being said, everyone's doing this and it looks super fun. I even wanna get in on this nail trend with my girl Melly at Mainstream Nails. What's up, sis? I'm about to see you next week. But even Harry Styles has been getting in on this. Recently, he actually hosted SNL and he killed it with this beautiful Skittles nail trend. His nails truly stole the show in every scene. Now, he even matched up his nails from sparkly sequin jumpsuits to a full-on all-red suit that just simply slayed. Now, the former One Direction singer has been seen using these Skittles nail trend earlier this year. If you might remember, he killed it at Met Gala 2019 with the Skittle nail, but this time at SNL, he really just stepped it up with that boldness a little bit more, and we are a fan hunty. Now, for more Beauty Blast videos or more beauty knowledge in general, make sure you're watching Daily Blast Live or Beauty Blast videos right here, or follow me at Jeray for this slay for more beauty talk. We'll see you guys next time.
Tokyo spicing up the Olympics with a modern-day makeover. Let's connect the dots. Over 20,000 of the world's best athletes are expected to compete. That's a lot of bodies to get to the right place at the right time. So Toyota is debuting the e-Palette, a self-driving car that will take athletes where they need to go. The 2020 Games will also feature robot assistants. They'll be on hand to help answer fan questions at venues around the city. Don't speak Japanese? No problem. The company Panasonic, working on a small device to wear around your neck. It would instantly translate Japanese into 10 other languages. An astronomy startup is planning an artificial meteor shower for the opening ceremony. Some out-of-this-world innovation for what could be the most futuristic Olympic Games ever. And that is Connecting the Dots.
Welcome back to DBL. Chrissy Teigen revealed a weird eating habit on Twitter. She confessed she eats 2 hard-boiled eggs in the middle of the night every night to help her sleep.
Crack a window.
Sure. So what foods really do help you sleep? We're talking about it in today's Rise and Thrive, sponsored by So Clean. First, you ever have this tart cherry juice? It's packed with melatonin, which is a hormone that helps you fall asleep. So you can drink that before you go to bed. There you go. Next, almonds, they help produce the stress hormone cortisol, which is known to interrupt your sleep. So it helps you sleep a little better. And finally, kiwis, they have high levels of serotonin, the chemical that helps regulate sleep so you'll stay asleep longer. For more ways to rest easy, go to SoClean.com or call 1-800-536-9175.
I think I need to try the kiwis because I can fall asleep. I just wake up at 4:30 a.m. on the dot every day, and it's hard to go back to sleep.
I literally didn't. If I don't sleep for like one night, that's it. Today you can hear my voice. I didn't sleep one time. That's it.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Life's hard. We'll see you guys on Monday.